Marvel Fanfare 40. This is just some material pulled from it. So this takes place, I think, before the events of 180, Uncanny X-Men 186, I believe. And that's when Storm loses her powers, or I guess before Storm. I think it's like 185. I think that's when she loses her powers. But anyways, guys, this story is pretty much Storm going to visit Mystique in like a bar somewhere in like I think Africa. I'm not sure where it is. I don't think it's Africa. It might be somewhere in the United States. But anyways, that's not really important. Basically, the conversation that the two of them have is, Mystique kind of letting Storm know about the weapon that has been developed to target the mutants. She obviously doesn't say that Forge was the one who made it, but basically that the weapon is out there and that it's going to be tested, and to basically stay out of the way. So that's a little creepy. Obviously, Mystique changes into a bunch of different people. The one that she kind of sticks to the most is kind of like a more like extreme version of Storm, like a villainous version of Storm, which I think was a little weird to see. But yeah, the dialogue between the two of them is very, very, very like heartfelt. Obviously Rogue is the main point of discussion. Mystique being her, I guess, adopted mother, and Storm being one of her teammates on the X-Men. So obviously there's a lot of back and forth there. At this point, Storm is still the team leader, so there's a lot of stuff going on with that. But yeah, I thought this was a great issue. I wouldn't really call it an issue. It was basically like a 13-page, 14-page story included in this fanfare, but I feel like it does give a little bit of extra context to that time period right before Storm lost her powers, and kind of how she knew about the weapon, and that's kind of what led her to go after Storm and try to save her. We don't really get, I don't think we got too much of an explanation from that in the actual issue, so it's kind of cool to see that clarity here. But yeah, I thought this was good, and this is actually the last issue of the Uncanny X-Men Omnibus Volume 4, so I thought it was a nice little thing for them to throw in there to include. I think it's relevant. I think it's part of the storyline. But yeah, I'm officially done now with this omnibus and on to something else. So yeah, this has been Marvel Fanfare number 40.